Morning everybody, and welcome to Tilley Photography. And this morning we're on the coast in Scotland at a little place called Drumbag, and we're probably more or less as far northwest as you can get, give or take a few miles, tens of miles probably. So yeah, we're here to do some landscape photography, and in particular this morning some seascape photography. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Right, well, hi everybody. We've made it down to the rocks on the coast near Drumbag, and this week's video I suppose is a little bit different in the fact that we're actually up here on holiday, so time for sort of doing landscape photography, vlogs in particular, is fairly limited. So what we did last night, I wanted to really do some coastal photography this week, because where I'm sort of based and where I live in Nottinghamshire obviously is as far away from the coast as you can get, so it's nice to be able to come and do something different, and for me this is obviously as different as it can get. Now I'd been sort of, I don't know, people had told me before that the coast or the landscape after Ullapool tends to flatten out and become sort of quite flat and boring, but I don't know, I think that's probably as far from the truth as you can get. It's absolutely beautiful up here, and I'll just spin you around so you can see where we're located. And I don't know whether you can see on the far horizon, there's some big mountains there, and you've got the sun coming up in that direction, and you've got Leia hiding behind a rock somewhere. She's taking a different composition to me. So now what we did last night, we came out and sort of scouted the area out, and we walked it actually from the holiday cottage, so we didn't drive anywhere, and I got a composition and took some shots, and the sun was actually going down behind us more or less, and we were hoping, there's a big mountain here, I'm not sure what it's called, but I will find out and I'll let you know. There's a big mountain that's in the background, and we were hoping that as the sun went down the light would hit the underside of the clouds that are over the top of it, or the cloud had dropped down a little bit lower, that something had happened. Anyway, I took some shots and I'll put those up next. The cloud, yeah, it was fairly interesting, but you know, you're always, especially on a cloudy day, the sun didn't really break through as we wanted it to. But what I thought I'd do this morning is come and take the same shot from virtually the same position with the light from a sunrise, and the sun is, as I've just shown you, rising over here. It's there, it's already up. And see if the light makes any difference onto this mountain, and see if it improves or makes the shot worse. So that's what we're doing this morning. Right, so if we got the image this morning, then it'll come up now, and I'll also put up the image we took last night before that, and yeah, tell me in the comments below which one you prefer. Now what I'm also going to do with this vlog is we're going to one or two other places. There's a lighthouse that we're visiting later on today, which, if it's a good location, we may go back later or earlier in the morning, probably later. I don't think I can do too many 4 o'clocks in the morning when I'm on holiday. Otherwise we'll be going back more shattered than when we came up here. So yeah, there'll be some other images coming up, and what I'll try and do is vlog from those locations as well, briefly, just to explain the images, and really just to showcase this area, because it's an area that when I did some research on, didn't really find any sort of information, which is a good thing in a way, because it means that the images that we're taking up here are probably fairly unique. I doubt that there's many people stood here and took images from this location. So from my point of view, I love that. I love to, you know, do something that nobody else has really done before, and I don't think I'm pretty sure, almost definite, there's nobody vlogged from here when they've been taking images. So yeah, we'll see what we get. As I say, we'll try one or two other locations, and I'll do a little bit of a vlog from there as well. Splice it all together, and it'll give you a little bit of a taster of what it's like up here in the far northwest of Scotland, probably further than most people go. So yeah, I'll speak to you soon. That's us done for this morning. I think the sun's fully up, and the cloud that we had earlier has more or less melted away, apart from there's a little bit, as you can see up there on, I think it's a peak called Sailgorm. I'll check that for you, and whether that's pronounced rightly, I'm not sure. That's what it looks like it is on the map anyway. And yeah, I think that's it from here this morning. I think what we'll do now is we've got another couple of trips planned where I'll also take some photos, and they will appear at the end of this vlog as well. So yeah, see you soon. Right, well, hi again everybody, and yeah, I don't know really what sequence this is going to run in. I know I filmed some stuff this morning when we were out by the coast, and I'm still, well, fairly near the coast, as you can see if you look in that direction. I've just climbed, well, what I was going to do, the holiday cottage that we're staying in, an old farmhouse, I was going to, rather than follow a path, because there's not an awful lot of paths in Scotland, and you'll soon find, if you're used to things like the Lake District, you'll soon find out that in Scotland there aren't really a lot of paths, but you can sort of wander most places, you know, as long as you obey all the normal rules that you should obey. As regards closing gates and things and livestock. So I thought, well, there's some hills, small hills at the back of the cottage, but I know it leads down to the coast. So I thought I'd come out this late evening, which it's about 7:30 now, so probably early, I suppose early evening, and get some reasonable light. But I'll see if I can get down to the coast this way, and I can, but unfortunately I don't even know if I can show you because the sun's coming down right over there, but if you can see, there's a fish farm down where I was going to shoot, so I don't really want that in my shot. So what I've done, I've come to the top of this small hill. It's about 300 feet from where I started, and I can actually see, I think it's called Sailgorm, that we were looking at this morning from down at the bottom. I'll just show you around there, if you can see all that in the background. Now, I know somebody once said to me that if you went past Ullapool it sort of flattened out Scotland. Well, I think flat must be relative because there's no way that that's flat. I think they're classed as Corbetts, which obviously aren't as tall as a Munro, but I think that's about 800 feet, something like that, which is a good size. So what I think I'm going to do now, I'm going to stop up here and wait for the sun to drop even further, and just see if I can take some images from the top of here. I might get the telephoto out and have a go with that and see if I can sort of zoom in on some detail. So yeah, to say I'm just 500 or 600 metres from the cottage, it's not bad at all. I mean, if I don't get to do any more to these videos during this holiday, what I would say is it's really a worthwhile place to come and stay and, you know, make your own photographs. There's so much to explore up here. I think you could spend a lifetime just in this area around Drumbeg and Lochinver. and you would never get bored of the stuff around here, and you would probably never see your image again somewhere else, which is what I like. So yeah, it's been a cracking holiday so far, and I'm hoping to get some more pictures. So if I do, they'll come up in a minute. Speak to you later. As always, if you've enjoyed this vlog, then please give me a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, then I'd really appreciate it if you click that subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see you for some more fairly soon as the sun comes up. It's absolutely gorgeous. Speak to you later.